Hi, this is Allison Molitor, the faculty for your course. The purpose of this video is to give you a quick tutorial of our course site in Blackboard that we'll be using this semester. So we're starting here on the announcements page, which is what you'll see when you very first log into our Blackboard course. And this is going to be important to pay attention to throughout the semester because I'll post announcements each week about what's coming up. If I need you to know something, everybody in the class, this is where I'll send that. So make sure you're checking the announcements. You'll navigate our course using these buttons on the left-hand side, the white buttons. So I'm going to walk through them really quickly. The next button below announcements is faculty information. Here you'll be able to find all my contact information, my email address, phone number, my office hours, which will be via Zoom. So the Zoom link is here for you to connect to those. You can always also email me or catch me after class for office hours if a different time or meeting in person works better for you. But these are just my set ones, but I'm flexible on that. Below the faculty information is the syllabus and schedule link. You'll want to make sure you spend some good time looking over the syllabus this week so you have a good idea of what the course will be, what's required for it, but also refer to it regularly throughout the course. So in the syllabus, you'll find what we're going to learn, what's required of you, what kinds of assessments we're going to have, how you'll be graded, and also policies like class policies for our in-person time, late work policies. All of that information is here in the syllabus. At the end of the syllabus, you'll also find a detailed schedule for our course, and I've also put that out separately underneath here so that you can print it out if you want to and use it like a checklist of what you need to complete each week. So that's there for you. It shows what our class is going to look like and what we'll be doing each week. Below that is the weekly assignments folder, and that's going to be the most important folder because it's where everything's going to be housed for our class. So if we click in that, every week is going to have its own folder. They're all going to be set up in the same format. So you can see here our due dates for assignments in this class are primarily going to be Thursday and Sunday. So right before we have class on Friday and then at the end of the weekend. And then of course we have class on Fridays from 10 to 11:15 in the NCAB building in Nampa. So we'll do some work prior to that since this is a hybrid course, some online work. We'll have our in-class time together and then we'll have some work to finish up after that each week. If you click into the folder for each week, you're going to see the activities. Again, this is broken up by due date, so everything below this line is going to be due by Thursday this week. And each activity will have a folder, and they're all going to be numbered like this, so you can kind of see you have 1.01, 1.02, and you'll work through them in that order. So you can do 1.01, then move on to 1.02. And hopefully, along with the checklist from the course schedule, that will help you stay organized. You can check off each activity as you complete it and know exactly what to do. And then here I've put a placeholder each week for our class time. We're going to have in-class discussion and activities that sometimes we'll have points assigned to them. So I put those in here so you can remember you'll be doing those. And then here is the Sunday, everything due by Sunday below here. And each week a new folder will open up on Sundays and be due the following Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Below that we have discussions. So this is where we'll have discussion boards, although when we have discussion boards, they will have a link to them in the weekly folder. But there's also a raise your hand forum. So this is a way you can ask questions to the whole class can see these. So if you have a question that maybe you don't want to wait until class time to ask, but it might benefit other students, you can put it in here and I'll answer it. You can, of course, also email me individually if you prefer, but this is just here if there's a question you want to ask that you think might benefit other students. And then we have a spotting errors forum. So if you notice an error in the course, something missing, even a typo or a grammar error, you can report it here. And that helps me, one, fix any errors, know if there's any problems right away so that I can correct them, And also you can earn 1 point of extra credit for each error that you report that you're the first to report. Below that, we have a link to our course textbook. When you need to read, there'll be a link in the weekly folder, but this is here for you if you want to go to the textbook on your own. Also, if you want to read ahead or something, you have the textbook link here. And the textbook is free for this course, so it's online, doesn't cost anything. The grading rubrics is where you're going to find rubrics for any assignments that have rubrics. You can see there's nothing here yet because we haven't got to a place in the course yet where there are any rubrics for assignments. But usually I'll put the grading rubric with the assignment in the weekly folder the first time, and then after that they'll be housed here. So if we have assignments that have the same rubrics, you'll see those here. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is this My Grades area. It's really important that you keep up on your grades, so this is where you'll come to see what your grades are. It's also how you'll see my feedback. So some assignments are just completion grades, so you'll just have a grade, but a lot of assignments I'll be leaving feedback on. And once I've graded something over here, you'll see the number grade, and if you click on that number grade, you have to click into it, and that's how you'll be able to see the feedback that I leave on assignments. So it's really important that you're checking your grades regularly and clicking on those numbers to see the feedback that I'm providing. You also can see rubrics in here as well. So in addition to the grading rubrics, if you want to look in the My Grades, if there's a rubric attached to an assignment, it will show up in here. So that's a quick tutorial of our course and how it will work. Of course, if you have questions, please reach out to me by email or phone call, or you can certainly ask in class on Friday, and I'm so excited you're here. Thanks.